There you guys are. Been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to brew this weekend. Really wanted to brew this weekend. We were gonna do our Dunkelweizen that I've been talking about for a while now, but no, couldn't happen. That's my dog Leo. Someone shot a gun outside. Don't worry, people shoot guns around here all the time. It's not like anyone was killed. Well, someone might have been killed. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, someone was definitely killed. I'll be right back. Just it was gruesome. Blood everywhere. I got a finger. You know, kind of came off, so I took it. Souvenir. Anyway, I didn't get to brew this weekend. I don't think this will be my Homebrew Wednesday video because today is Saturday, but if I don't take any other video, then this might be my Homebrew Wednesday video. In which case, happy Homebrew Wednesday! I am going to do a tasting, but before I do that, I want to show you what I got at a yard sale today. This is a old bottle of Yuengling. Yuengling, I'm in Pennsylvania. Yuengling is a local beer brewery. I think they're kind of, I don't know if they're national now, but they're definitely bigger than they used to be. This is a pretty old bottle. I'm not really exactly sure when it's from. Kind of looks like maybe 80s, maybe 70s. It is still capped, and they used to be pry-off caps, not the twist-offs like you'll find on most commercial beers now. So that's kind of cool. I got two bottles that are still filled. This one is still filled. I don't plan on drinking it, but I kind of am starting to get a pretty decent collection of older filled beers. I have a couple of much older ones. Well, they might be from the 80s as well, in swing top amber bottles. Maybe I'll show you sometime. But so I bought two of these at the yard sale, but they also had entire cases of empty bottles of the same ones, the Yuengling, with the labels still on and everything. So I bought two cases. They were selling them for $3 a case. I had to buy two cases of them. I bought them to, oh, and these are 16-ounce bottles too, not 12-ounce, which is kind of cool. So I got two cases of 24 16-ounce bottles that are cappable, and I'm not sure what to do. They're all these Yuengling bottles. Supposedly I could probably sell them for a couple of bucks each, or I could delabel them and use them for my homebrew. I bought them figuring I would just use them for my homebrew, but now I'm not so sure. I have two cases of them. I could make a few bucks on that. I don't know if anyone will actually buy those or actually collects the empty bottles like that or not. Maybe someone would be more interested in a filled one. But either way, I got a couple of cases. My brother bought a case as well, so we might just use them for our homebrew. I'm not really sure yet. But if I do use them for the homebrew, the thing is I would delabel them. And I don't know if that is a smart move. I mean, bottles aren't that hard to come by for bottling our homebrew, and I could just use the ones that I have left over from beer that I buy. So, I don't know. I'll look into that. Hopbacknate, got another beer here. This is your Belgian Dubble. I have a confession to make. I've never had a Belgian Dubble before. So this will be my first taste of one. And due to that, I read a quick profile on the internet just so I had an idea what I would be looking for. But, you know, I can't rate it or anything because I don't really know what to look for exactly, and I've never had any other ones before. But based on the profile that I read, it sounds like it's something that I would like a lot. So I'm going to get into this. Pretty nice. That was a hell of a nice pour on that. Great looking head. Looks like I got a little of the yeast in there, maybe. It seems to be Yeah, I think I got a little bit of the yeast in there. That's okay though. It looked pretty damn clear up until up until I made that little bit of the yeast come down. Um, Nice color, kind of amber, golden amber, dark honeyish kind of color. I know lighting is always shitty here. Sorry about that. Head is pretty nice, sticking around pretty good. Oh yeah, yeah. It has that like that fruit kind of smell going on. Like dark fruits, caramel. Yeah, it smells really good. It kind of reminds me of other Belgian beers that I've had. Even though I haven't had a Dubble, I've had other Belgian beers, and this seems to have, and it's hard for me to really say what it is, but some kind of similar characteristic. Really nice carbonation. Again, I'm sure you can't see this on the camera, but a lot of bubbles jumping off the bottom. I'm gonna taste this. Oh wow. No, I don't know if I'm right on this or not, but I think the first thing I'm tasting, like right up front, seems to be alcohol. Like that real like almost like barley wine kind of alcohol heat in again in a good way. That seems to be right at the front, and it carries through to the back. It's finishing dry. Excuse me. Yeah, dark fruit. Caramelly kind of. Oh, this is delicious. This is really a really delicious beer. Depth of flavor that is hard to pinpoint any specific thing really. It just kind of all, you know what it is? It all melds together so well, like that alcohol, dark fruit, and something else that just kind of like all together makes for a really nice taste. Yeah, you know, it's really, again, I haven't had this before, this style, so I kind of running out of things to say about it, but it tastes really good. I would say that last beer I tasted of yours, the WTF IPA, I remember I said that there seemed to be, under the hop bitterness, I kind of got a little bit of alcohol in it. The alcohol flavor in this, it seems to be about the same strength. So that one was, what, 7.1%, I think you said, ABV. So I'm thinking this might be around that, even though the alcohol flavor is much more upfront in this. And, you know, if I had to say why, it would seem that because there is no hop to hide behind in this case. So whereas the IPA had the bitterness, hop flavor, hop aroma going for it, this, I don't really get much hop in it at all, which I think is what you would expect in this style of beer. I have to, you know, I have to read more about it. I don't really know. So yeah, the alcohol comes a little more upfront. I do have your email, so I'm going to look at that after I talk about this a little more and see how close I got. I know you didn't say much about it. I don't know what the recipe is for this. Yeah, so anyway, really good beer. I kind of want to let that warm a little. I have a feeling that as it warms, a lot more of that dark fruit, caramel kind of flavors could come out, even though it's pretty prevalent already. Yeah, nice fruitiness. Not like apple. You know, I know sometimes people think that when you say fruitiness, it's a bad way. I don't mean like that. I don't taste apple. Esters though, like fruity esters, dark fruits, the caramel. So let me look at your email. Let's see what it says here. Okay, the Belgian Dubble is 6.9% ABV. Okay, good. So I was definitely tasting that. 15 IBUs, so again, low bitterness, and yeah, I didn't really get much bitterness out of that at all. I'm not sure how many hops or what hops he put in there, but I don't really, that's definitely not showcased in this style beer. And it was bottled on April 5th, and that's really all you said in the email, Nate. I don't know what the recipe is. I wouldn't try to guess at many of the like specific malts or hops or anything like that, because I'm not very good at knowing where flavors come from, mainly because I don't know the ingredients that well yet as a new brewer myself. But yeah, in general though, it's just a really cool beer. Okay, good beer, man. Pretty impressed so far. The WTF and now your Belgian Dubble, both great beers. Enjoyed both of them quite a bit. I can't wait to try that Zombie Pale Ale, your first all grain. I know that needs a little more aging. And I realized I said I was going to do the Witty Wheat next with my brother, but, well, we're going to probably taste that tomorrow, so I may very well post that before this one, in which case everything I'm saying right now won't make much sense. But that's okay. Nate, thank you. Everyone who's watching, please subscribe to Nate's channel, Off the Grill with Nate. Great guy, really good videos. He'll be tasting more of my beers coming soon, and I will be tasting the rest of the ones that he sent as well. Cheers. Have a good one.